Welcome to this HOTS user guide. Today we're going to be looking at the single user version of HOTS and how you can access that and how you make your decisions, and then how you will process and move forwards through the months at your own pace. So this will be your opening screen. You will be given your access URL and web address. Enter that into your preferred web browser, navigate to the page, and you will see a screen that looks like this, and then you will probably see the logo for your school or company or institution in the top left hand corner of the screen. Go to the drop down menu, select the team name or number or whatever you've been associated with from the drop down menu for the user ID. You will then have been given a password to enter, so enter the password into the box and click login. First thing you'll see when you log in is the ability to choose yourself a team name. I'm going to call myself the Hotel California. I'm going to click OK, and then it's going to bring me in to HOTS. First thing it tells me here is that you are in control for this team. That's great. This tells me that I have full access rights to not only view the simulation, but also to edit, make decisions, and save anything within that. Once I click close, that's going to open things up and I'm going to have full access to everything that we have within HOTS. We have lots of other video guides which are going to introduce you through the actual decisions within HOTS and how those all work, and also how to navigate your way generally around HOTS. What I want to show you in this short video is how you can process your results. So I'll show you where you will be doing that, and then we'll make some example decisions, and then we'll do a run through and we'll see how that all works. So in the section here, we have in the middle of the screen, we have all of our reports. Again, that's dealt with somewhere else. We have lots of data available to be downloaded down here. And in the bottom right hand corner, we have our graphs that can be downloaded as well. Moving to the left hand side of the screen over here, where you'll see I'm hovering the mouse at the moment. First off, we have our decision area, where we'll go to in just a moment. Then we have our market research, messages, and then you'll notice we have a button which says cycle. This button cycle is what we're going to press when and only when we're ready to process and move forward to the next month. Do be aware, as soon as you press that button, it will move you forward from the current month into the next month. So only press that when you are absolutely ready to move forwards. There is no way to come back once you move forwards. So let's go into the decision area. Let's make a few example decisions just so I can show you how this works. Let's say, for example, in my strategy, I'm going to try and elevate my prices slightly. So I'm going to increase my prices in a few of the areas. Let's say I'm going to go up to 110 here. I'm going to put my weekday rooms up by $10. I'm going to do the same at the weekend. I'm going to go up to my suites to 200. And I'm actually going to go the same price for my suites at the weekend as well. Obviously, you will be making lots more decisions. You will be looking at all of the background. You will be analysing the reports, looking at the market research, and going through all of the decision areas along the bottom, all the ones that have open for you during your class. Do bear in mind, of course, not every class will have all of these decision areas open. Sometimes you will only have a few of these open. That will be specifically for the class or the course that you are doing. I've made those changes, so I've made a few changes. I then need to make sure that I press one of the save buttons, either the green save button to stay on the same page, or the orange save and exit button to go back to the main page. I'm going to press the orange save button, and that's taken me back to the main page. Now, it's worth noting at this point, I'm going to say that I'm ready to move forwards to the next month. Now, that, of course, is very important. We need to be sure that we are ready before we move forwards. Now, you'll notice at the top of the screen, up here where I'm hovering the mouse, at the moment, this says we are in year 1, January. So I'm now going to go down to that all-important cycle button down here under the team management menu on the left-hand side, and I'm going to press cycle. As soon as I press that, the website is going to start processing those results. It's now gone into that processing mode, and you'll notice it only has taken a few seconds. The page is now refreshed, And now, if we go back to the top of the screen and look up here, you'll notice that now it says we are in year 1, February. So we've now moved forwards through that first month. So now if we go and look at one of the reports, so as an example, let's go to this report here and take a look at the summary operating statement. We now have the results available for January. So I can now see how well I did in the previous month. You are now in a position where you can analyze all of those reports, think about your strategy, decide what you wish to do next. You can then go back into the decision area, update your decisions, make any changes and updates that you want, and then you can cycle and move forwards again to the next month when you're ready. And you can keep moving forwards in that way at your own pace. I would encourage you, don't try and rush, always take time to analyze, read and understand those reports before you move forward to the next month. You will see more benefit the more time and analysis that you do before you move forwards to the next month. You should always follow the instructions given to you by your instructor. They will tell you how many months you should process, whether you should be going forward 2, 3, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, or maybe longer. Follow whatever you've been told to do and ensure to stick to that. This brings an end to this short tutorial walking you through how to utilize the single user version of HOTS. Thank you and looking forward to seeing you again on another HOTS tutorial video sometime soon. Thank you and goodbye.